The Cumberland shop has gone remote again. This time we are at the Breadbasket. Welcome to the Breadbasket, located at 306 East Garfield Street here in Shippensburg. I'm so excited to introduce to you, we have Ying and Rob, and they are a fantastic duo. And they've already been telling us some stories, and I would love for them to share with you. So could you tell us a little bit about how you guys got started with everything?
Yeah, well, about 2019, we looked at this property, and we actually were attracted. There were a couple apartments upstairs, and then I said, "How would you like to run a bakery?" And he said, "No way, I'm never going to do that." And I think it came up around her birthday, and I was like, "What should I get her?" And I called up our realtor, and I said, "I'm going to make an offer on that bakery."
This was your birthday gift?
One of them.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I know, should I smile or should I cry? COVID hit, and I'm teaching at the university too.
Okay.
So COVID hit. I bought time home, so I practiced my baking.
Yeah.
And I started baking breads, and it became the bread delivery guy.
It did. I delivered bread around town, and it was actually one of our customers that kind of, I guess, inadvertently named me that. He left a note. It was during COVID. He didn't want any contact.
Uh-huh.
He left to the bread guy. So I said, "Hey, I'm the bread guy from now
That
on."
works.
Yeah.
And then from there, how did you get started to actually operating from in here then?
We started a trial run. I think it was by July of 2020.
Okay.
And basically the two of us, I will bake and he will sell. So we will pick a weekend, like a Saturday,
Uh-huh.
and we ask for online orders and say, "Hey, anyone wants those items?" Then I didn't know the passion from the community.
Wow.
Oh my God, that was overwhelming.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
this
so
like it's just
awesome.
I would spend the whole week preparing, and then bake on Friday, and then sell on Saturday. And so I'm like, okay, yes, we do have the support.
Yes,
So-
there's a need for it.
Yeah,
People
so-
are excited for you.
Yeah. So from that day on, it's basically our playground.
Yeah.
Cakes,
Yeah.
cupcakes, cake pops, all right? And again, I started with a little bit knowledge of baking cakes.
Yeah.
And then friends start asking, "Hey, can you make birthday cake?" All right, I start my practicing job. I'm like, I would never do decorating cake. It's so much work. And before I know it, now
You're decorating
I'm
cakes.
decorating cakes, and now the cake orders is piling up.
One of the things we're proudest of is that we don't use any preservatives. We only use King Arthur flour or better grades. But it's only top-notch, simple ingredients, wholesome
Yes.
stuff.
We design whatever we feel is gonna be delicious, and then he added the lunch ideas.
I'd like to invite you to enjoy one of the highlights of the Breadbasket, which is the stress-free zone. A long time ago in my 20s, I traveled over in France, and one of the things that's very popular over there are little bakery cafes where people just come in and sit for hours, relax, enjoy life, and just kind of let time pass by. So our main room over here is designed for that. I'd love you to come in and just try a cookie or a coffee and just sit and leave your troubles at the door and just enjoy life. When we were designing the logo for the Breadbasket, we looked at a couple different ideas, and the name kind of just came to me. I was like, Breadbasket, it has a nice little round, and
Yeah.
actually it turns out the Cumberland Valley itself used to be referred to as the Breadbasket of America back in Civil War times.
That's
So I
awesome.
thought that was kind of a neat thing. I was looking around for logos, and I thought, well, why not put you, instead of just some like loaf of bread or something, why not put you and the girls on the logo? We have twin girls, Noelle and Christine, so that's what our logo shows, is them at 3 years old with their kind of trademark hairstyles at that point, and her in the middle. Christine and Noelle really enjoy doing art and painting and dance and all sorts of things like that. So they kind of had the idea of selling stuff at the bakery, the artwork that they've made, and they've sold about 10 paintings at this point.
That's
To
fantastic.
people. It's just pay what you want,
Yeah.
it's just cover, the cost of the canvas and their supplies. We're also very privileged here at the Breadbasket to be hosting a local artisan jeweler who makes jewelry out of sterling silver with various kinds of precious or semi-precious stones. He's a relatively new addition to the Breadbasket. His jewelry is loaded with symbolism of historical significance, and we'd like to invite you to come on in and check out Art's jewelry.
Well, thank you so much for allowing us to come to the Breadbasket. It's been great to learn more about you both, but also to learn about the history of the Breadbasket and what you offer here as well. Is there anything else you want to just share with everyone who sees this?
Our informal mascot is the Bonjour Kitty. He's an orange stuffed cat. My daughters actually absolutely love him. They call him the Bajoon. He looks a lot like another famous cat that you might know, an orange cat named Garfield. Garfield is kind of another one of our lucky signs around here for the reason that we're on Garfield Street, so we just can't help ourselves.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing inside joke we've got here.
Oh, I love that. Well, if you could just tell everyone what your hours are, and that way they know when to come and enjoy all the goodies.
Okay, we open from Monday to Thursday, 10 to 6 p.m. And then Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 4. So those are the hours.
Well, now you know. Come in, stop by the Breadbasket, find some delicious sweet things, some delicious savory things, and everything in between. You will not miss out by coming here. That is for sure. Thank you again, and thank you for joining us for another remote from the Cumberland Shop. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Thank you.